Okay, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Kinanjay Brusasmito. I will present my paper entitled The Implementation of User-Centered Design Methods on Public Service Mapping Websites. For the first, wait, introduction. First, public service is defined as any form of services, either in the form of goods or public service, which should be implemented by the central government, region government, as well as state-owned enterprise or PUMN and regional-owned enterprise or PUMD. Public services that are transparent, accountable, and have high responsibility will generate high public trust as well. The purpose of public service is basically for community satisfaction. This principle public service must transparency, accountability, participation, security of rights, balance of right and obligation. The background of my paper is public service in the city of Tegal have been running quite well, but service information has not been integrated between those organized by PUMD and private. Not a few people in the city of Tegal do not know the right place to get public services in accordance with the problem they are experiencing. Not a few people who do not know the location of several public services in the this is will make an impact. People often experience difficulties and confusion in getting service for the problems they are experiencing. Can certainly hinder the progress of the city of Tegal to implement a smart city, because the Tegal of city have a vision to make a smart city. So we just give a solution. The solution is website-based mapping application, which is integrated between the government, PUMD, and the private sector in the form of cluster and can be accessed or used easily by society of Tegal city. And the method, we use the method, this website mapping application is developed using the UCD or user-centered design method, which is one of the methods of developing application software in which the user is the center of the system development process. Objective or characteristic, context, and system environment that are all based on user experience. So this is a user-centered design method for the first, and the human-centered process. At this stage, the researcher determined that the process of making this mapping website is user-centered. Therefore, to find out the substance and detail of the problem and produce the user need application, the user is involved the production, the application from the beginning to the end of the production process by providing data, information, as well as argument. And the two specify the context of use. This type determine the user the mapping website is generated. Public service mapping website of Tegal consists of 3 users. For the first, the community is the user who can access information on the mapping of public service in the city of Tegal in general. And second, admin is a user who manage data on every public service in the city of Tegal, whether organized by the government, PUMD, or the private sector. The third, super admin, is a user who manage admin data. For stage 3 is specify user and organization requirement. At this stage, identification of every user need is carried out through a questionnaire technique. Based on the result of the distributed questionnaires, the following results are information need, functional requirement, non-functional requirement. Stage 4, product and design solution. This stage is the solution design stage, which consists of the first, website design, we use UML, Unified Modeling Language, and website development, we use PHP programming and MySQL for database. And stage 5, evaluate design again user requirement. In this study, evaluation was carried out in 2 ways. They are the first, website evaluation. Website evaluation is carried out by using black box testing that focus on existing function in the application. And second, user evaluation. In this study, user evaluation is carried out by using user usability testing. And then for the result and discussion, the application of the UCD method to develop this public service mapping website has been completed successfully in 15 weeks or 105 days. The vital role of users who are directly involved in providing the information needed from the initial process to the completion of this mapping website can accelerate the completion of software development and ultimately has an impact to more optimal cost efficiency and resource productivity. This method is very appropriate for small to medium, not large, just for small and to medium scale software development. However, smooth, effective, and efficient communication between the team and user is one of the determinants of successful software development using the UCT method. So the key of communication. For the website evaluation, we use black box testing. The website application that has been produced is tested using black box testing by determining the input range and output range using the equivalent partitioning method. And the effectiveness value for all test ID results obtained 83%. And then user evaluation, we use usability testing. After the website application has been successfully tested by using the black box testing method, then testing is carried out to the user by using the usability testing method. This test was carried out by distributing questionnaire sheet randomly to 10 mapping website admin, society, academics, and software developer with 10 questions regarding the ease of application, efficiency and effectiveness, and user satisfaction. The result of the total value are calculated using the SUS. The calculation is use the formula Y equal is Q divided as multiply 100%. Q is number of respondent score for each question as a maximum total respondent score. Y is percentage value. So the result of usability testing using SUS are 89%. That time with the value is excellent. So the conclusion, the mapping website can provide the information, location, route, profile, facilities, graphic, and categories of public service of Tegal City, whether organized by the government, regional owned enterprise, PUMD, or the private sector. The mapping website is quickly complete, which is only 105 days or 15 weeks, since it is developed by using the user-centered design (UCD) method, where from the beginning to the end, it always involves user in completing data for this mapping website to suit user need. The test result of this website application are carried out by black box testing with the equivalent partition method, in which the effectiveness value for all test ID result is 83%, and the user test result are carried out by using the usability testing method that applies the SUS skill with a value of 89% or excellent. Okay, thank you. This is my presentation, and thanks for your attention.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ginanjar, for your presentation. Okay, for the other participants, you can ask the Mr. Ginanjar by using raise hand feature, or you can write your question in chat room. Mr. Ginanjar, I can see that your research is successful in developing website for community in Tegal City by using UCD. Is there any challenge or any difficulty you find when you use UCD in this context? I'm sorry, Mr. Ginanjar, you have already unmute.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry. For difficult problem, for make a website using user-centered design is the problem. The big problem is the same perception about other other user, because the orientation we make a website, the orientation is user need, like that.